What's up, YouTube? Welcome to Smack Nation. Welcome to Question the Unknown. Hey, what's up, YouTube and my social media family? I salute you. How you doing today? I hope you're having a blessed day. Hope everything's going well for you and your family. And thank you for my subscribers. We are heading to 500 subscribers. I couldn't have done it without you guys. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate you guys. Yes, we're going to mix it up today here at Smack Nation, where we what? Always question the unknown, right, chat? So today we have something a little bit different. We have some conspiracy theories relating to the Simpsons. You know, how creepy predictions that are way in the past predicting the future. So we're going to deep dive and go into this together. You know, please hit up your boy, click and like and subscribe. Please share this. I know there's a lot of content out there. I'm trying to refresh this so people can stay woke. You can stay woke, right? But once again, we're going to deep dive into this. Thank you once again for supporting me. I appreciate you guys here at Smack Nation. All right, so we're going to get started, and here we go.
It claims to show a screenshot of a 2002 episode of The Simpsons that eerily mirrors real-life events. The Simpsons. The way it has entertained us for over 2 decades with its sharp wits and satire. But is there more to it than meets the eye? From time to time, this animated sitcom seems to have made predictions that leap from the screen into real life. From breakthroughs in technology to earth-shattering events worldwide, their foresight is nothing short of uncanny. As 2025 approaches, let's delve into some of the eeriest predictions, coincidence, clever writing, or something much more mysterious. Stick with us until the very end. We'll reveal the truth behind these astounding reveals.
It's not the end of the world.
Let's start with a spine-chilling moment that took the internet by storm. A 2002 episode of The Simpsons shows Donald Trump touching a glowing orb flanked by 2 Middle Eastern men. Fast forward to 2017. President Trump, alongside the King of Saudi Arabia and the President of Egypt, recreated this surreal image in real life during the inauguration of a global center. How could a cartoon from decades ago capture this moment so accurately? Was it pure coincidence? Or did The Simpsons tap into something far beyond our understanding? Probably the most spoken about predictions have to do with Donald Trump's presidency. First mentioned in the 1998 episode Fast to the Future.
1998, chat.
For the world in 2016.
Let that sink in.
It doesn't stop there. It also predicted a Trump 2024 campaign way in advance. The show, in another episode, teased that Ivanka Trump was going to run for president in 2028. Is The Simpsons mapping out America's political future, or are we living out a script they have already written? Artificial intelligence is no longer the fantasy of sci-fi movies. In the 2016 episode, The Simpsons took us to an amusement park completely run by robots.
Got them looking like how they look.
What starts off as an interesting attraction soon
that synthetic symbiote
as AI rebels against humanity. Today, this doesn't seem so far-fetched. From self-driving cars to robot waiters in Japan, AI is becoming a part of everyday life. But with experts like Jürgen Schmidhuber warning of runaway technological growth, could The Simpsons be hinting at a darker future for us all?
So what we got to say about that, chat? You know, AI is getting to the point where it's going to be so reliant on, people are not going to let it go. I think they should have parameters. This is just my opinion. I think they should be more restricted to certain things, because right now it is out of control. Okay, chat. So I know if you guys agree with me, write down here in the comment section. Let me know. Let's have a conversation about it. And once again, this is only for entertainment purposes. This is just my reaction. All right, chat. Let's move on and see what else is going on.
In a world where one can understand a baby's every cry, giggle, and gurgle in the classic episode, The Simpsons introduced a device that translates the baby's sounds into words. And at that time, it was hilarious and far-fetched. Today, though, researchers are studying sound analysis technology that could well just make this a thing. Or could this invention change parenting forever, with sleepless nights, our distant memory? It's another of those Simpsons predictions that tread the fine line between comedy and chilling accuracy. What if you could have a 5-star meal without having to leave your living room? In one freaky Treehouse of Horror episode, Homer and Marge dine on virtual food while donning VR headsets. While it sounded utterly ridiculous at the time, its companies today working on immersive dining with the use of virtual reality. From cruise ships to high-tech restaurants, the concept of VR dining is getting more concrete, proving once again how The Simpsons called it. In an episode of...
I gotta stop there. I'm sorry, chat. So what is VR dining? Is this supposed to solve our obesity problem? To stimulate false thoughts and making you think you're eating or you're fine dining? It seemed like there's an element of this to kind of have us to disassociate ourselves with us. You know, me, when I eat, I like to have a conversation. I like tangible, real food, right? As long as you're eating right. And conversation, talk. We got VR, you're not thinking about nobody. Unless they put in a piece in there where you could talk with other VR people in your circle. And that's ludicrous. What are we doing? Let's move on.
The holographic invitation. The Simpsons showed us what could well be our future. One where holograms replace our regular means of communication. Nowadays, high-definition holograms are not just fantasies. Already, devices such as Dremel blow our minds with 3D projections. Is this the next step in digital evolution? Think about a world where holographic messages will be as normal as video calls today. It is exciting and partly creepy to think about what the future holds. In one surreal moment, The Simpsons once took it even further, with subliminal messages in pop music. A boy band's hit single actually had hidden encouragement to join the Navy. Preposterous, right? Well, history teaches us that the medium of music has been used as a form of propaganda and persuasion. Maybe this goofy episode was really one of those quiet little reminders about how easily our minds can be controlled. In the 1993 episode Marge in Chains, Springfield grappled with a flu epidemic that eerily resembles real-life pandemics.
Mother, get an extra special hug ready. I bought you a new juicer. Good Lord. Flu germs entering every orifice in my head.
The COVID-19 crisis unfolded more than 2 decades later, strangely reminiscent of how the show plotted
2 decades later, chat.
In the 90s, this premise, a virus leaping from unusual objects into humans, seemed unreachable. Then came 2020. Was this another example of The Simpsons forecasting the future, or the weakness of our globally interconnected overexposure? Flying cars, those things of science fiction dreams, and another one of those Simpsons predictions. In a 2005 episode, Bart and Lisa see a future of flying cars as common as bicycles. Well, companies like Samsung Sky will turn that into your reality. Recently, their Switchblade flying car took to the skies for 500 feet, inching us toward a world where jams up in the air could happen. Still, at $170,000, this is one futuristic convenience still out of reach for many. The thought of that Simpson-esque future does not seem so far-fetched anymore. There's this sense of foreboding subtext to some Simpsons episodes, like the apocalypse is going to happen. From rogue AI and global pandemics to environmental collapse, the show has subtly painted a world teetering on the edge. In one episode, Springfield is engulfed in chaos as society crumbles, a terrifying glimpse of what might occur should humanity lose its way.
So, Chad, I will say that there are a lot of people in this world who don't want to see us do great, succeed as the world, nations. They don't want to see us getting along. There are some people out there who want to create chaos and then be the victors of it and the saviors of it. So we can be loyal to that, my opinion. But I would say that do your best to try to stay awakened to what's around you. Do your own follow-up, do your own researching on things. Don't take my opinion, don't take what you see on, remember, can't believe everything you see, and you definitely can't believe everything you hear due to the manipulation what AI and technology can do. So deep dive on your own. All right. But we're going to move on to the remaining part of this Simpsons predictions.
Mayor Homer Simpson is predicting the world will end next Wednesday. Homer, what turned you from sad drunk to mad monk?
Funny story, kid. The end of the world.
Could these episodes be cautionary tales urging us to act before it's
They like to hide chaos with a smile, don't they?
Episode where Homer jokingly warns about World War III. While it was meant to be a comedic jab, today's escalating global tensions make it feel like a haunted prophecy. Could the Simpsons be hinting at events far graver than we'd like to imagine? But let's not forget, the heart of the Simpsons is its ability to balance dark humor with hope. Even in the most catastrophic scenarios, it manages to remind us of the resilience of humanity. From Marge's unwavering optimism to Lisa's boundless intellect, there's always a glimmer of light. Maybe these predictions are not just warnings, but calls to action, to innovate, to prepare, and to hope for a brighter future. So, what can we make from everything? Extremely astute Simpsons writers, or is it something mystical that happens? Life is fun. It claims to show.
All right, so I wrote that chat. So what I would say is, I don't know, it's a lot to unpack here, isn't it, guys? So I would think that some of it is planned and some of it has to do with an incredible think tank. Minds that are definitely on top of what the world events are. I mean, a lot of it you can't explain. I would say don't let all this stuff create fear. Always believe the greater power, right? That's number one. There's always a person that can control all the outcome. We think we can, but we don't have the control over all outcomes. Right, chat? But thank you for enjoying this time with me with these creepy predictions of The Simpsons. I appreciate you guys supporting your boy here at Smack Nation, where we always question the unknown. When it's fake, we give you that smack. All right. I appreciate you guys. Thank you for helping me to grow this platform. And once again, if it's something you would like me to react to or something that you find very interesting, you haven't seen a reaction, please message me down in the comment section down below. And I will, like I said, chop it up and deliver. All right. Thank you guys. I appreciate you guys tuning out.